everybody. Tracy Heron here again, broker owner of Unique Urban Real Estate here in Detroit. 22 years real estate agent, and so cut my teeth in the arena of foreclosures. So I've seen a lot, and I got in the industry in order to help people. I didn't get in here just so I can become this multi-millionaire, even though that sounds good today. I done put in my dues. I done paid my dues. It's time for me to pay out now. But nonetheless, I'm not here for that. Today I'm here just to bring information. That's what this channel is to be about, is to bring the people information regarding what's going on in this town. Stuff you might not be keeping up with or aware of. This is what I do. So we're at the point of the show cause hearing. So those whose 2018 taxes are not in any agreement, or you fell out of agreement or something like that, that's the year, the foreclosing year for this year. So last year, the treasurer put in a place moratorium where he wasn't going to foreclose on anybody. So no auctions were held last year. But, a lot of stuff has changed now. So where banks were giving you, a little slack, all that is just fading away. I know I done used up all my little time with AT&T and other people. Look, we in the virus state, can I get a break? Nonetheless, I can see it ending. So you want to be ready. That's what this video is about. Making you ready, making you aware, keeping you aware. Don't fall behind. Get into one of the payment plans. Eric Sabri is really have been instrumental in trying to keep people in their homes. I don't care what anybody say out there. I've been in this game for a long time, and he has helped. And I ain't just trying to plug him up, but he has done a lot to keep people in their property. So give props where props is due. That's what I'm doing. So anyway, back to the show cause hearing. So first off, you probably may have received this here little notice. You can read it this way: Wayne County Treasurer Tax Foreclosure Notice. So these went out maybe October, November, maybe December. They probably had them all out by then. But if you did receive one of those, now is the time to, take action and get into one of the many payment plans the Treasurer's Office have in place. They would have also sent you a notice of, about the show cause hearing and the amount that you have to pay to redeem the property. Now they put a date on there. This notice has November the 1st. So they had their notices out probably in October sometime, or in mid-October, end of October. So you would be able to hit this date and have that payment if you were going to pay it. So again, there's interest and penalties accrued on each day. So once it goes past November the 1st, that notice is no good. They would have to do a new calculation depending on when you pay. So if you cannot pay, this notice is $7,941. And if you ain't got that in your bank account, you need to be downtown. Well, you got to make an appointment to even go downtown. So either make an appointment to go downtown or attend one of the Zoom meetings. So they're having Zoom meetings coming up next week. They start January 12th will be the first one, and they'll go Tuesday, Thursday. Every Tuesday, the Zoom meeting is from 10 to 11. Every Thursday, the meeting is from 2 to 3. And the last session is February the 4th. So if you go to their website, which is treasurer.waynecounty.com, there you in their website is a link to the Zoom. And so remember, people, when you get online in them Zoom meetings, you know we can be, ooh, you know, we still all trying to get it. And I understand because, you know, we used to just face to face, you know, talking and what have you, trying to get a good understanding. And so, make sure you got the dog put away, the cat been fed, the kids asleep, doing their schoolwork, husband has got his belly full, you got him good up under the TV program he enjoys, whatever, you know, I'm just, you know, being funny. But nonetheless, carve out some quiet time for you so you can, you know, really understand what's happening, and you can get into the proper payment agreement. They even have where you can have the treasurer's office text you when you're out of compliance, or you've out of compliance is the best one, you know, or you I think that's the only reason why they would text you, unless they text you to say you are finally finished paying. Congratulations. But I ain't got there yet. So you can get that going for you. And you can email them at taxinfo@waynecounty.com. They are pretty good about getting back with you concerning if you email them. You know, it might not be within, you know, that day, but I would say between 24 and 48 hours they will contact you. Also, you can always call the office. Now, they might not pick up the phone, especially during the times when they're going through doing the Zoom meetings. You know, they're not going to have everybody on point or on hand to answer phones and stuff while they're trying to handle the business of many customers or what have you, trying to get into a program. So their phone number is 313-224-5990. And you can't just go down there. You have to make an appointment. So you can go online again at treasurer.waynecounty.com and set an appointment to go and pay your taxes, or you know, whatever business you have down there. Now, they're still handling all the same business. You could take care of all these things except for deed certifications, because the registered deeds office is closed. You can't even go up in there, and you can't even make an appointment to go nowadays. Nonetheless, so they're not doing the deed certifications. It's just suspended during the closure of the registered deeds office. So until the registered deeds office do something different, I don't know, perhaps you can get a title company to do it. I'm sure they got an account with the treasurer's office. And so the certification is basically where, you know, you certifying that this property has no tax liens, no water liens, you know, they just clear it of, and if it ain't clear, then there's something that you need to address concerning, okay, well, now I can't sell this property to that person and honestly give them a warranty deed because I got this issue still, you know, hanging over title. I got a cloud somewhere in there. So you can get a title company, and you can get it a little, you know, costly, but if you want it to be a free and clear title without any, you know, anything, any liens attached to it, you will have to use them to get that done. So aside from that, oh, here's something I found out. So the water department stopped, you know, during 2020 when You know, everybody was running mad with this here virus thing. Um, they stopped water shutoffs, but what they did start implementing or went back to is a portion of your water bill that you don't pay rolls over to your taxes. So now it'd be over there at the Wayne County Treasurer's Office. You know, I knew of people who lost properties for taxes alone. I'm sorry, back that thing up. For a non-payment award that rolled over to the taxes. And so as brokers, you know, we got to get on top of our game. And I didn't make this announcement, but I'm going to make it. Now, one of my board directors advised me to, well, don't say nothing about doing this event, excuse me, the event to announce my business and businesses, because I ain't just got one, I got several. So, and they'll all be housed up out of that building that, you know, I'm paying, you know, for every month. And so I got to get it cranking. And so this particular director said, well, don't say anything until you got the building all together. I don't care if that building is not together. You know, I got 139 days and until it's showtime. And I'm planning a huge event, and I'm just so excited about it that I had to make an executive decision as the CEO and go ahead on and, you know, and do it and announce it. Because if I ain't got no timeline, I'll just drag through, and you know, with no sight and no end in sight. Okay, when I'm gonna do this, I get around to it. So I just said, I'm gonna force myself. I'm gonna put some pressure on me. I'm gonna force myself to, you know, have to perform. You know, I done made this date a couple of times last year, and then the bottom fell out, but not out of the market, because the market is still banging in real estate. It really is. You know, our property values have not dropped, even in the area in which I live at, where, you know, I'm close to the water, and a lot of people have had water, you know, rising up on them, but it ain't affected these people. So I don't even care one way or the other. My value is up, so I'm good with it. And so I'm having this huge event. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. And you know what? I'm doing a lot of featuring of young folk. It ain't even gonna be about me. It's gonna be about these young people with talents and skills. If I can put them in a business, you know, I'm gonna sign them up, get them all signed up, and get them cranking, and let them, you know, understand and believe in their heart. They can do this. You know, I got a nephew who played for the somebody symphony. Did I say it right? Anyway, he is what we would deem a professional, and so he done been trained, educated by top notch. You know, so I'm hoping he will be one of my entertainers, performers. Quiet as it kept. One of my neighbors has sang on The Voice recently. Ooh, I'ma try. I don't know now, but I'ma try to get him as well. And just, it's just a wealth of young talent out here. And so I'm just going to try to feature everybody. Even my granddaughter, she done started her little foundation. And I said, oh, girl, I'm about to push you. You just don't know. It's time for y'all to, you know, we got a whole bunch of folks out here that's just leading our young folks straight to hell with all their foolishness. You can start with the TV games and video whatever, whomever putting these here things together that these young folks is watching, including my grandson. You know, some of this stuff is just outright. Y'all need to watch and see what your kids watching. Even the cartoons, you need to, you know, pay attention. So anyway, it'll be a wine and cheese event. I'll have some of my artwork, and I'm gonna put some of my artwork. I'm gonna display some. I ain't got none of it around right now, but I'm gonna let you see some of my artwork that will be on display and for sale, silent auction, and bonfire. I'm gonna do a movie night, probably the bonfire and the movie night in the same night, featuring side lots. That is just a phenomenal film that my daughter-in-law put together, and there's another couple of films I want to feature, and so and then I'll have educational classes that week. So this is all during the week of Memorial Day weekend. Starting that Monday, I'll be doing educational courses, women in real estate, investing and stuff like that. I got another lady that's going to do a segment on insurance. You know, we need to get in that. Oh my God, I signed up to, be insurance representative, but I just been so busy. I ain't even had time to, go and sit down and learn the craft. But nonetheless, God introduced me to her, and so we gonna run with it. And so I'm excited about it, you guys. I pray you hang with me. You come out and you see all this that's going on. I'm praying I can even have a car show, antique car show. I know I'll be selling my antique. I'm sick of that one. But nonetheless, thank you so much for taking the time to listen out. Oh, my company is Unique Urban Real Estate. I'm here to help you. If you don't feel like you can make it through that process, you need some help to just help you with the payment arrangements or getting into a payment. You need a deed. You need any of those things you think you might need, or just some assistance. Or you tired. You just want to sell a property. You don't want to pay another dime for it, and you just want to know what it's worth. I can give you free. I can't even think of the name of them. CMAs. So it's the CMA is just basically taking data from properties that's sold in and around the city, not around, in the city. So if your property is in, we'll say if it's on Appeline in the 16,000 block, you want to get properties within that area. So that's what I'll be doing. If you're interested in knowing what your property is worth, if there's any equity in it, should I sell it? What should I do? Tracy, what do you think? And so I'm available. Just, make your comments down below and we'll connect. And, I'm just pulling everything together, so I don't quite know how to do this and that. See, that's where them young folk come in at. I'll get them to hook a sister up. Well, peace and love to y'all. We done had so much going on recently, and that capital thing, don't get me started. Peace out, y'all. I thank you so much for just sitting and watching, and I pray I can be of help to you. That's what I became a realtor for in the first place. Thank you.